has touched families in every district of the city of Mobile, leaving no neighborhood unaffected. And whereas the city of Mobile committed to deploying its opioid litigation settlement funds with accountability and intention, engaged the Helios Alliance to administer its inaugural Opioid Abatement Award allocation through an open, competitive process, evaluated by a team of Mobile community members with expertise spanning medicine, law, public safety, community development, and lived experience, and rigorously monitored throughout. And whereas the 16 funded recipients delivered 117,444 services to 13,388 civilians at a cost of $141 per individual served, among the most efficient and effective deployments of opioid settlement funds in Alabama. And whereas the recipients did not operate as isolated programs, but as an interconnected community, sharing innovations, cross-referring participants, and building a continuum of care across all 4 abatement properties that no single organization could have built alone. Now therefore, I, Spiro Cheriogotis, the 109th Mayor of the City of Mobile, do hereby proclaim August 11, 2026 as Project Persevere Day in the City of Mobile, and commend the Helios Alliance and the full cohort of award recipients, Into Light Project, Goldfinch Health, Mobile Metro Treatment Center, Mobile Community Corrections, Mobile County Veterans Treatment Court, Wellborn Strategies and Yosemite Consulting, Home of Grace for Women, Lifeline Counseling Services, USA Health and Women, Children's and Women's Hospital, Franklin Primary Health Center, Waterfront Rescue Mission, Mobile Area Interfaith Conference, Mobile United, Door to Serenity, Boys and Girls Club of South Alabama, and the Love Lady Center for their extraordinary service and commitment to the people of this city. Congratulations. Down here, we have members of everything. It's kind of tight down here. Okay, we're going to meet outside so we can take a picture with all the recipients. Glad to have y'all here. Thank you, Catherine.
Mayor, Council President, members of the council, good morning. I'm Caroline Etherton, Chair of the Helios Alliance. The city engaged Helios to design and administer its inaugural Opioid Abatement Award allocation process. Following a rigorous multi-level evaluation by a team of community leaders, Helios recommended the expenditure of $2,201,643 for 16 outstanding applications, with a collaborative footprint of more than 60 local groups, serving every corner of the city and impacting all components of an opioid abatement plan. The City Council unanimously approved these recommendations. The recipients were selected to build a continuum, not isolated programs, but interconnected investments across the full arc of the opioid crisis. Their programs, ones that focus on prevention and community education, survival and recovery, peer support, reentry and reintegration services, housing, transportation, and importantly, stigma, creating an incredible mosaic of committed care and tangible support for those in our community who need it most. Our city's opioid abatement initiative is called Project Persevere because for a person in crisis, it is both an instruction and an affirmation to keep going. For a caregiver, it is recognition of labor often unseen. For this community, it is a reframing, not as a failure to be hidden, but a challenge we are working to solve together. Project Persevere represents a fundamental shift from traditional top-down approaches to addressing the opioid crisis. By collectively centering our efforts on those with lived experience and building authentic community partnerships, together we are creating sustainable pathways to recovery that address the whole person, not just the addiction. This is about belonging, purpose, and recovery that truly lasts. What Mobile built this year, a continuum of care that spans from a baby born healthier because her mother had prenatal support, to a teenager in a school hallway trained to help a peer in crisis, to a man who walked our streets in addiction, walking into a college classroom, is both exceptional and replicable. The city's decision to deploy these funds through the Opioid Abatement Award allocation process made those things possible. On behalf of the Helios Alliance and every organization recognized here today, thank you for trusting us with this important work. We are honored and humbled.
We do have many members from the organizations I named. If you're here representing one of the award recipients, part of Project Persevere, please stand one more time so we can get you on the All right, now I'm getting the picture signal outside, so if y'all step outside.